expected of me as a young lady. So that blessed me to be able to talk about the dining room. It brought me back there to all the nice smells. And so I wanted the light to be a little dim. When I was thinking about the dining room, I was asking the Lord, which way do I go? Do I go? Because there's lots that happens in the dining room. Yes. There's the fellowship. Yes. There's the conversations, the confidentiality that goes on. People are comfortable there. There is a lot that takes place there. And so I was asking the Lord, which way should I go? So he said, well, thinking about Titus 2, 3 through 5, yes, if I'm correct.
Yes.
We're talking about preparation. Yes. So the Lord said, begin to think about preparation of the dining room. So in the dining room, we have what? The fine china, which is precious, and we keep it behind glass. And we also set out our best china. Our china, we set it out. We set out our best flatware, our utensils. We put out the linen napkins that we fold. We put our best efforts to make sure that everything is perfect, so that when the people come, even the best recipes, so when the people come forward. So I said, okay, Lord, we're talking about preparation. So preparation in Titus, when God talks about the older women, he's not necessarily talking about them in age. Yes. He's talking about spiritually mature women out of the epistles of Titus. Paul was writing to Titus to tell him about what it takes to have a quality church. Yes. And so when I thought about the dining room, this is what it takes to have a quality home. You want your home to be welcoming. Yes. And so as you're preparing and you want people to come in, you begin to think about what would make them comfortable. So as you're preparing these young ladies and passing to them about what is good and what is evil, God said to me, well, all the treasures that I plant in you through life as you go along and learn more about me, they're not meant for you to sit on them. They're meant for you to serve them. Yes. So what happens in the dining room? We serve the people, right? So my Lord. So I'm going to ask you to just close your eyes and just listen as I begin to do some research about the preparation that goes into the dining room, in addition to how my grandmother did it and how we did it in our home. It says the dining room is the place where food, which has been carefully prepared to be served. Care must be taken to prepare and arrange the dining room such that efficient service to guests can be rendered. The best food may lose its appeal when served in a poor manner. On the other hand, good service sometimes makes up for whatever is lacking in the food. But in this case, the food that we are serving is perfect and flawless. It is the Word of God. My Lord.
Thank you.
So as I begin to think about the maturity and the things and the treasures that we begin to share about life, about becoming, in this case, talking about being a good wife, being a good mother, and what is defined, not what the world says is being a good mother and a good wife. Yes. It is according to what God says is being a good mother and a good wife. And we learn these things along the way. And lots of our young ladies don't know where to go. They don't know who to turn to. They have lots of questions. And as we have seen on the streets, they are doing their own thing. Yes. They're doing what the world has told them is the right way. And so they need to come on into our homes. And it is our life, how we walk, how we treat each other, that begins to open it up and want them to come and to approach us, to say, how do I do this? I don't know how to raise my kids. How do I begin to find patience when one isn't behaving? But that is what we've learned along the way. And so we're to pour that back into them. In order to, the Apostle Paul wanted the older women to teach the younger women so that their actions would glorify God.
Thank you.
Build his kingdom and strengthen the family.
Hallelujah.
Young men are to pursue the character qualities that older men should possess already. Well, the Apostle Paul concludes his instructions of various age groups by reminding Titus that his personal life is an essential aspect of his teaching.
Yeah.
More people will learn from our daily actions that from that we say, therefore we may pay careful attention that our lives are in line with our belief. that our lives are in line with God's word, that our love and kindness is in line with God. The love, so many women are craving love and searching for it in all the wrong places. We have to show them the very love that we receive from God is the very love that God is asking us to extend to the women nowadays. That's all they want. They want the love. The grandparents are younger nowadays, so they're not as wise. So they don't share the wisdom and the nuggets and the things that they've learned. I love sitting next to an elderly person and talking about what they learned in life, how they survived the trials and the tribulations, and what kept them. I was listening to Lady Woodward sing, and it reminded me of my grandmother, how it kept her at night when it was tough. She had 7 boys, 2 sets of twins, 1 girl, and me. And she would hum, she would sing, she would rock back and forth. She was a prayer warrior, and she stayed in her Bible every single day. She sat by the washer, and nothing seemed to flinch her. And I asked, I said, Grandma, what keeps you going? It's my Lord. Yes. And it's his word. Yeah. And it guides me, carries me through.
That's good.
And my Lord. And I was listening to you sing, Lady Woodward, and it just blessed my soul.
Let's go.
Think back to when my grandmother used to sing and carry her through those very challenging times. Yeah. So welcome into the place where we have fine dining and bon appetit.
All right.
Let's give her a round of applause.
Good.
Sister Carter, what I want to do now, before I speak of your cozy dining room, what I want to say to you now, yes, since you got to go, if we call you again, would you come back?
Absolutely. It would be an honor.
That's before you leave. But I was listening at her. She said, cozy dining room. And that was why I thought she wanted sexy dining room or something. When she asked me, do you have any way of dimming your lights? You know, that's the first thing I thought about. You know, does she want to get sexy or something? But she said, but her husband was here, so, you know. Come. Because I have it here, but I just want to make sure that it's right, because I will be contacting you.
Praise God. It would be an honor. I'm Minister Yvette Carter. I am the wife of Dr. Wayne Carter, who's the pastor of the Fellowship of the Fire here in Hartford.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.